Okay, apparently the foster family had something to do with the fact that my dogs were stolen or something because they didn't want me to have a dog because they thought that we were gonna get married and they didn't want to have to put up with a dog when they're married to me. But we're not gonna get married because I don't want anything to do with them. And I've made this very clear. And they don't understand this. They think that we're gonna get married, or some stalkers actually believe that we are married. Like, I think they've been telling people that we're married. Like, they refer to me as their wife or something, which is crazy. Oh, is that why some people have been calling me crazy? Because they believe those guys when they said that we're married? We're not married. I'm single. I don't have a kid. I've never had an abortion, but that's probably why. I'm like, what are you saying those things? Because some idiot came up to them and told them. Because they're also idiots. They believe them. um, but yeah, they thought that we were gonna get married and they didn't want to like have to put up with a dog while they were married to me. And I was like, I'm not marrying you. So you just did that for no reason. Also, I've never even implied that I was even romantically interested in them or interested in them further than I had to be. Which is like, actually, I was never interested in them. Like, I was forced to be with them, which was very clear. So I was like, yeah, I don't know. Let's say. Yeah. So, in some, they they're crazy, and their reason was that because they didn't want to put up with a dog while they were married to me, and I'm like, we're not gonna get married, and you wouldn't even see the dog anyway because my dog and I are gonna leave. So why would you even say that? Like that makes no sense. Ugh. Apparently, if you're a certain type of person, it doesn't really matter what kind of experience you go through or how much education you receive. Gonna be that person for life. Yeah, so I've met people who have like gone to different countries and I don't know, had like a degree and like have had jobs, but they were still stupid morons and they were really, really awful to be around. Even though they're on the surface, right? Like on paper, it looks decent. Right? It's like, oh yeah, this person had this and this and this and can do these things. Turns out you don't actually need that high of an IQ to learn those things. Yeah. I don't know. I know crack babies have a need to like always feel better than other people. So maybe they're crack babies. But I've never met a crack baby with a degree. Like they typically drop out of high school. Most crack babies drop out of high school. I don't know if it's because of the environment that they're like raised in or if it's because they're crack babies. That's unclear. But yeah. Those are crackheads. Crackheads also feel a need to feel superior to everyone at all times for no reason. Like, I don't know. If there was a CEO and like he feels superior to somebody who's not a CEO, then that would make sense. Because he's a CEO and that guy's not a CEO. But if it was like a random guy who thought he was better than a CEO or a prime minister or better than a president or something, then that guy's a crackhead. That's how I know that person's a crackhead. A guy smokes crack all day, every day. Because he sits and smokes crack and thinks he's better than everybody in the world. And I'm just like, why would. Like, feeling superior to somebody is a bad feeling. I hate feeling superior to other people. Like, it's just. I hate it when, like, I meet people and it's just such a clear difference between me and the other person. So I do everything I can to, like, make it seem like we're equals. So like at the very least, like they won't feel uncomfortable, and I won't have to put up with them behaving like I don't know, like a child because they feel like they're inferior than somebody. Most people do behave poorly if they feel like they're inferior than somebody. But oh my god. Ah, who the hell thinks that way? Oh, I don't want you to have a dog because we're gonna get married and I don't want to put up with your dog. And I'm like, we're not gonna get married. Do you know that that's exactly the reason why I am not talking to you? That I am not friends with you and I cut all contact with you is because you do that shit and you say that shit. That's literally why. Oh my god. And also, you don't get to dictate how people live their lives or what they can and cannot have. Unless you're paying for them, like if they're asking for a gift, then yeah, you can say no. But you can't tell them like how to live their lives, what they can and can't buy, what they can and can't participate in. Like it's insane. Like, what you're just gonna come up to a random stranger and tell them how exactly to live their lives, even though you don't know them very well, and then tell them like you know everything about them and you know how to make them like feel happy, and without you in their life, they're just gonna fail and be miserable. That's a psycho. Like, oh, you need me in your life, otherwise you're just gonna die and starve on the streets. I'll show you. That's a fucking psycho. And I've been trying to avoid those psychos. They live in houses, okay? These psychos have property and money. And a surprising number of them have jobs. Yeah, anyway, that's literally why I'm in the situation I am right now with all my packed bags and trying to avoid getting stabbed by some psychos on the street who have yet to go to prison because they haven't stabbed anyone yet. Yeah, I'm not gonna be their first target. I'm sorry. I just refuse to do so. I'm not gonna be the dummy for a bunch of criminals. Like, I'm not gonna be the gateway criminal activity person to prison. I don't know. I think that's what they were like trying to get me to do is like, can you just function as like a person who just like sends people to prison by like receiving all these damages? And I'm like, but you are instigating these damages. You're robbing me. So it's like, it's kind of weird. I don't understand. Anyway, before I go off topic, I'm not marrying, you psycho.